This time that Canelo Alvarez is fighting at 160. Abel Sanchez, the trainer of Gennady Golovkin.
When he hits middleweight, there's not much he is because he did get.
Golovkin is fighting at that careful pace.
Question mark is he landing a fall.
I think he's got good hit.
Land effective punch.
Uppercut from
Golovkin lands. It's Alvarez landing a nice left hook to the liver region of Triple G's body. And Triple G comes right back with a beautiful straight right cross.
He is the son of Chepo Reynoso. Chepo Reynoso owns the gym in Guadalajara where Canelo walks.
To step up his punch act.
He'll be more active here to start.
And he's just staked out in the middle of the ring with Canelo.
Yeah, like I said, Golovkin is power exchange here. Like he's trying to figure out.
Blocks the jab. That one lands. Took his own. Body work.
He's definitely gaining confidence.
He wants to do. Now, one thing I don't think he should.
Canelo's very effective with that uppercut, that left uppercut, how he lands the shot precise. Golovkin stands right in front of him, and then there's the left uppercut. No reaction out of him.
3 in the books. How do you have it so
29-28. He's doing very. He looks like he's got control of the fight. He's doing not getting much.
The first round could have gone either way. Alvarez's jab was going to be.
So what happens is, he is a smaller man.
Or maybe Golovkin not going to fall for it.
Well, the biggest key, a little bit better. By throwing the hard stick against the ropes, against a man that you don't go into the ropes on.
Alvarez right now, who at the age of 27,
Gennady Golovkin has brought to the pro win
and won.
He has 15 more, 181 more pro rounds than learned from that experience.
From Triple. Canelo saying no, Golovkin saying yes. Canelo staying on the ropes. And waiting. Finally he jumps off the rope in an exciting 5th round.
And this might be the best punch of the fight so far. A huge overhand right lands to the ear of Canelo, makes him fall back into the ropes. He bounces right back, shakes his head to Golovkin.
You want him to do? Well, he did it.
Prior to getting hit with that right hand.
But when you're on the ropes, you move your body, so does his corner does.
Floating. And like I said, I'm giving him control of the fight. He does. He's not landing accurately. So that's like, gee.
That means he's comfortable. You feel like
He's gonna feel comfortable, but he can't take risks. Closer. He's trying to wear that.
that's a following that he has.
With the shots, good. You're throwing a good jab and you're throwing a nice shot.
Now there's this Pernell Whitaker move we used to see back in the 80s, and Canelo's doing it here in the late.
What's going on, everybody? It's Creative Myth back here again. More Dark Souls 2 and the Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin super fight. It was awesome. It was amazing. It was action-packed. It was a great fight to watch. Now, I was going to spend this video talking about how awesome the fight was and how good it was. So good that I watched it twice and all that other good stuff. But I think I'm going to talk about not the fight itself. I'm just going to talk about, the public's thoughts on the fight. Not my thoughts, because my thoughts on the fight is it was a great fight. Both of them did some wrongs. Both of them did some rights. But overall, great fight. But fans are not so happy about this fight than I am. To me, the fight was great. Fans, they are a little upset that they didn't get the slugfest that they was dreaming for. They was slobbing over a slugfest, and they wanted to see a slugfest, but they didn't get it. And they didn't get it because Canelo Alvarez, for at most half the fight, he was, fighting on the ropes, backing up and everything, and that was his plan to win. He planned to try to outbox Golovkin so he could get the decision, which he didn't get because it ended in a draw, which I'm glad it ended in a draw because those are my two favorite boxers, and I didn't want to see none of them have another loss in their career. Glad it ended in a draw. But people said that this fight was controversial and the judging was a little suspect, and I do agree it was, because I felt that Gennady Golovkin won the fight 7 rounds to 5, and he should have won. I felt like he should have won. Golovkin, he got the fight 7-5. So me not wanting neither one of them to get a loss, I wanted the draw to happen, but I knew deep down inside me that Golovkin won the fight. He just edged the fight. It's not like he dominated or he clearly won. He just won the fight because he was just a little more active. That's literally the only reason why I would say he won the fight. He was more active. And usually the more active fighter wins the fight. But I feel like the first judge who judged the fight 118 to 110 in favor of Canelo Alvarez, that lady should get fired. She shouldn't be able to work another fight. She shouldn't be able to judge anything. She shouldn't be able to judge anything. I don't even think she should be able to like judge a person's character. She shouldn't be able to judge anything for the rest of her life. Tell her to go to the unemployment line, because she don't like that. That's absurd. I wanted the tie, but I wanted the tie to be a genuine tie. Like both of them is going tit for tat, punch for punch, round for round, and all the other good stuff. That's what I wanted the draw to be. But that's not what I got. I got a fight that it was a close fight. It was a good close fight, but someone did a little more to win the fight, but he got robbed. Now, I'm not gonna say it was like a super robbery, not as big as like the Pacquiao and Jeff Horn, not that big, but it was very controversial and people did not like it, not one bit. And I enjoyed the fight a lot. I did not like the judging of the fight. The first judge who gave it 118, 110 for Canelo should get fired. The second judge who gave it 115, 113 for Gennady Golovkin, that was a little more accurate. That was a little more accurate from the way that I saw the fight. Judge that said it was a tie, 114 to 114, that's reasonable, because I can honestly see how some people would have thought that Canelo probably won the fight by like 1 round. I can possibly see it because there was some rounds that because if you pay attention to the unofficial scorecard, there was some rounds where they gave the round to Golovkin, but you watching the round, it's kind of hard to tell who really won that fight. I mean that round. There was at least like 4 debatable rounds. 4 rounds where it's kind of hard to judge who got that round. And a lot of people were saying that, oh, Canelo, he was, backing up the whole fight. He, fighting on the ropes. He's not making the fight like interesting, and that wasn't true. I watched the fight 2 times. I can tell you how almost every single round went. Most of the rounds, Canelo started winning for like the first minute, but the second minute, Golovkin started winning. Then the third minute, it was like a toss-up. That's how most rounds went. Now, some of the rounds that Golovkin won, it was because in the second minute of the fight, he landed just a little more. And the third round, where it's a toss-up, they was just missing. There was a lot of times where they was throwing and they was like no real hits is connecting. Now, I understand that Canelo, he respects Triple G's power. He respects Triple G's, you know, his ability to box. That's why he didn't want to make it like a real slugfest. Because I feel like Canelo, he kind of knew in the back of his head that if they slugged it out, that would be his highest chance of like losing the fight. So I agree that if he wanted to win, he had to outbox him. He had to outbox him, and that's what he tried to do. And people are like punishing him for doing that. They're punishing him for trying to win the fight. He wants to win the fight. He doesn't just want to make the fight good for the fans. He wants to win. And it was a good fight. I just don't like saying about the fight. The fight was amazing. No one could doubt that the fight was not a good fight. Not that you was on the edge of your seat. That you was getting, you know, a little horny when you was watching Canelo and Triple G just slug it out for like the first minute or so. And I have to say this as well. There was times in every single round where Canelo and Triple G, where there was like in like the middle of the ring for the most part, and they was just throwing. 90% of those times, Canelo was winning those exchanges. He was winning those. Now the parts where he started losing the rounds is when he'll come out swinging, winning the exchanges. He'll be basically for like the first minute he'll start winning, but then the second minute he backs up, and that's when Golovkin would get him on the ropes and start throwing. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that every single time Golovkin had him on the ropes he was like punishing him or whatever. I'm not saying that, because there was times where Canelo's on the ropes and Golovkin, he's hesitating to throw, and he's throwing and he's missing, or like his shots is getting blocked. But the main reason why Golovkin landed more shots, in my opinion, you know, you could have a different opinion, you know, this is everything I'm saying, it's all opinion based. It's no real facts to what I'm saying. It's no real facts. It's all opinion based, and my opinion is law, and your opinion is not law, so you should listen to my opinion. I'm joking though. But I think the main reason why Golovkin landed more shots, and I feel like was the deciding factor of him winning the fight, was simply because he was landing jabs. He was landing those jabs. For the whole night, Canelo really didn't have a plan to dodge or avoid or block any of Golovkin's jabs. He just didn't do it. And you already know that Golovkin is one of the best jabbers in boxing, period. So you not being able to dodge his jab, that's like a big tool that could hinder you winning the fight. And I feel in this fight, it hindered his win. So that's just how I feel about the fight. You know, I could go more in details and everything, but I don't feel like playing this area, and I just don't want to I don't want to cause any tension, because a lot of people are very emotional about this fight. Some people have money invested in this fight and they lost money. Some people wanted someone to win and they didn't win, and they are so butthurt, and I don't want to make anyone more butthurt. But tell me what you think of the fight in the comment section. If you think the fight was a good fight, tell me, you know, the reason why you think was a good fight in the comment section. Tell me why you think Canelo won, or why you think Triple G won, if you even think anybody won. If you think it was a legit draw, you know, you can say that as well. You know, just leave it on in the comment section down below, and I will read it and I will respond to each and every one of them. hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button down below, share this video with all the boxing fans and everything, and I'll see you guys in my next video, where I will not be in this area because I'm not a fan of this area. So peace in, and I freaking died. Yeah, way to kill me at the end. Way to kill me at the end, okay? God.